in order to
Let's
earn the
go!
tan belt qualification.
Part 2!
Aye, sir.
Recruits complete around 27.
I don't know why, but I love those mouth braces. I wish I had one of those in the academy. I love chewing on those damn things.
0.5 hours of MCMAP instruction during boot camp. Equally vital to Marine training is swim qualification, which ensures every Marine can survive and operate in aquatic environments.
Damn, that's right. Boys got to be able to swim in your full gear.
The requirement is embedded into recruit training and is later revalidated throughout a Marine's career, with stricter standards for certain roles and units.
Why are these guys different? That's weird.
The program is governed by the Marine Corps Water Survival Training Program, or MCWSTP.
Scream! Aye, sir. That first method is going to be the Michael Phelps or the crawl stroke. Will you scream now? Aye, sir. He's going to swim.
All training is conducted by Marine Corps water survival instructors, who are certified to lead and evaluate water-based combat survival.
Amen.
The curriculum is built around real-world scenarios such as escaping a helicopter after a water crash, abandoning a sinking ship, or conducting amphibious landings.
This has got to be the most fun and the most sucky part of the entire course, I would imagine.
3 levels of water survival qualification: WS Basic, WS Intermediate, and WS Advanced. At the basic level, Marines must swim 25 meters in full utility uniform and boots, tread water for 4 minutes, perform a gear drop, and demonstrate controlled water entry. The intermediate level includes extended swimming, underwater gear recovery, platform jumps, and underwater navigation, all designed to build confidence in the water. The advanced level requires a 500-meter swim, 30 minutes of water treading, underwater swimming, buddy rescues, and swimming with full packs and weapons.
God damn, they getting a workout, man. Jesus. Especially in the water like that, bro, you be working some muscles you never even knew you had.
Swim qualification is evaluated strictly as pass or fail, with the level achieved depending on a Marine's demonstrated endurance and water proficiency. Marines must requalify periodically, with WSB valid for 2 years and both WSI and WSA valid for 3 years,
Damn.
unless serving in a specialty unit where standards are higher. Failure to meet swim standards can delay graduation or result in reassignment to non-combat specialties until the qualification is achieved.
That's crazy.
Although pass rates are not publicly reported, most recruits ultimately succeed at earning basic qualification, with some requiring remedial training.
That's kind of crazy that you could fully submerge a firearm now and it'll still work. Like, you think about how far that gun technology has come. You could fully submerge a firearm and it still works. That's insanity.
Those who achieve high-level swim scores are often selected for amphibious or reconnaissance units, where aquatic expertise is essential. Swim tests are conducted in uniform, and some events require boots, which significantly increase drag and resistance in the water.
There's a lot of recruits that show up that have either never swam before or are afraid of water, have had traumatic experiences in the water. And this is a great opportunity for them to either get over their
Man, you gotta come to terms with that or you ain't gonna be part of the force.
fear or push themselves beyond their limit.
That's right.
Training is typically conducted in an
Man, how do these military programs manage to find like the best instructors for this? Like seriously, they manage to find the best instructors to do this stuff. I don't know what it is, but whenever you go to, even with the fire academy, the instructors there, and I know it has a lot to do with the fact that they were actually part of it, you know, at one point or another, but just the overall like genuine care that these guys have, it's at a level that you would never see in a normal job ever. It's phenomenal. It really is.
indoor pool on base, such as the one at MCRD Parris Island or Camp Pendleton. Recruits are required to learn 4 types of water entry: the step-in, high platform jump, surface dive, and pack drop entry. Gear drop drills teach Marines how to stay calm while shedding heavy equipment underwater, a survival skill in sinking vehicles or ships.
Yep, I'd imagine for helicopters as well.
Exercises like the buddy swim and rescue tow prepare Marines to extract wounded comrades while maintaining buoyancy and forward movement. The program also incorporates panic management drills to reduce the risk of drowning during real combat water scenarios. For advanced instruction, Marines can attend the 3-week Instructor of Water Survival School, which specializes in teaching combat water survival techniques. The gas chamber is part of CBRN.
Oh man, you knew this was gonna happen. Oh damn.
Chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear. Defense training during Marine.
Oh, what was that? What was that acronym? I had to go over that acronym.
Chemical, biological. The gas chamber is part of CBRN. Chemical.
That's right, CBRN. Holy shit. That was one of the things I had to know in school. Chemical, biological, CBR, radiological, CBRN?
Biological, radiological, and nuclear.
It is
Defense
nuclear.
training during Marine
I was like,
Corps
that sounds like nuclear, isn't it? But why wouldn't it be part of radiological?
boot camp.
Damn, so they got to go through a crash course of this shit too.
Recruits are exposed to CS gas, 2-chlorobenzalmilano-nitrile, a type of tear gas, to build confidence in their protective gear and mindset. Training occurs in a sealed chamber where recruits wear the M50 Joint Service General Purpose Mask, the standard issue gas mask. Before entering, recruits are thoroughly trained in how to don, seal, and clear their gas masks properly.
That's right, you gotta learn how to don and doff. Put it on and take it off. A lot of firemen, whenever they have their gas masks set up, they usually have it clipped into the SCBA so that way they can just throw it on. But they take the, because the SCBA mask has pretty much the same system set up where it's got like this pad that goes on the back of your skull and it like tightens it down. So they like take that and they flip it up over the mask itself. So that way, whenever you're ready to don it, you can just put it on with it already connected and then flip that shit over.
Inside, they perform exercises like jumping jacks and deep breathing to expose mask leaks and simulate real-world movement.
You gotta put that bitch on there tight.
In the final step, recruits must remove their masks, state their name, rank, and platoon, and exit, exposing them to the full effects of the gas. CS gas causes intense irritation to the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs, triggering coughing, tears, and difficulty breathing.
I bet.
The goal is not punishment, but to instill trust in the gear and demonstrate it works under pressure. It also tests the recruit's ability to remain calm and follow instructions in a high-stress situation. The exposure only lasts a few minutes, but the memory is lasting and often builds a sense of pride.
Yeah, everyone that I've ever talked to that did any kind of military anything that had to go through this gas chamber, bro. Shit sucked. You know how many men have probably, like, I don't know if they, like, have a specific set of gas masks that they use for this, but how many men have become, how many boys have become men from wearing that gas mask?
Instructors supervise every step to ensure safety and adherence to CBRN protocols.
It's kind of interesting to see them put their hands over the filter and suck down. Because whenever you do that, I'd imagine it's to check the seal, right? So whenever you put on an SCBA mask, you put your hand over the face plate that has the hole where you would clip the SCBA into, and you they tell you to, like, suck in so that way the mask can show it's, like, good.
The gas chamber is one of boot camp's most feared yet respected events due to its psychological intensity.
Yes, sir. Yo, those look like Beanie Weenies. It's always the same container, too.
Recruits are taught the stop, seal,
Just an old-fashioned ammo container.
clear, check method to quickly respond to gas exposure. Exposure to CS gas is non-lethal and medically safe, designed to cause discomfort without lasting harm.
You know, there's one thing that I haven't seen them do. So, do they ever train these people to don it if you're in the situation where, let's say, someone gets a grenade thrown under them that is, you know, the CS gas? Do they ever get trained to don it in an instance like that? Like, oh, you're, like, they show it whenever they go in, but they don't ever show it in an instance of, I don't have my mask, and now there's the gas. Like, do they ever show, like, what to do in an emergency situation, I guess is what I'm trying to say? They ever train for that? It's like, in some countries, they train for, like, if you're asleep and you have your gun on your chest, and someone comes up and tries to take it, they train you on how to, like, they kind of, like, tune your senses to automatically wake up and point the gun, you know?
Recruits are instructed not to panic, as panic worsens symptoms and delays proper mask use.
Like that. That's what you would do with an SCBA. With an SCBA, you would put your hand over the faceplate.
Gas chamber training usually occurs in phase 1 of boot camp, around week 3 or 4. Afterward, recruits are encouraged to walk around and air out to speed recovery.
Flap your wings, boys! Flap your wings!
Completing
day you'll
the gas
fly.
chamber is considered a rite of passage, reinforcing trust in equipment and resilience. Table 1 marksmanship qualification is the foundational rifle training course where Marines learn to fire the M16 or M4 rifle with precision. Conducted
simian
at
burst
distances
now,
of
huh?
200, 300 and 500 yards, it uses B-27 silhouette targets, known as E-type, that simulate human adversaries. The curriculum requires proficiency in 8 firing positions, such as standing, kneeling,
Man,
sitting,
that rifle
prone,
is sexy.
and several supported variations. Marines fire 40 rounds across structured shooting drills, measuring accuracy, control, and target
What
engagement.
the hell is this for? I always wondered that. What the hell is this thing for here? It's like a button, right? What the hell does it do? Maybe some of you military
Table
people that
1
watch this will
instruction
tell me.
emphasizes core fundamentals of shooting: sight alignment, breath control, and smooth trigger pull. A minimum qualifying score is mandatory to progress into more advanced combat marksmanship training.
And then, I mean, unless you've got some really fucked up vision, I'm sure that's not that terrible to hit.
Table 2 rifle qualification shifts the focus to practical combat marksmanship under timed and high-pressure conditions. The course is conducted at shorter ranges, 25 to 100 yards, mimicking urban or close quarters battlefield scenarios.
Magazine at 5 rounds. This is going to be that 300-yard line slow fire, 5 rounds.
Marines engage moving and pop-up targets at variable speeds to train for unpredictability in real combat.
I'm kind of surprised they don't give the military people that are doing this contacts that they're required to wear. I can understand why. There's a lot of headache that comes with requiring people to wear contacts instead of actual glasses. But I feel like it would just be easier, you know? Then again, contacts fall out all the time.
They shoot from several dynamic positions like kneeling, standing, and prone with support, often while being timed.
Fire, fire, unload so quick.
Weapon reload drills are incorporated to build reflexes and ensure rapid recovery in the middle of a firefight.
Well, I bet you gotta get that stuff
Depending on the
quick.
iteration, Marines expend between 60 and 80 rounds, testing speed, accuracy,
Damn.
and adaptability. The Crucible is the culminating test of Marine Corps boot camp, a 54-hour continuous ordeal that integrates every skill recruits have been taught.
Here we go. Yes,
First
sir.
introduced in 1996, it was designed to prioritize core Marine values:
You double check your pockets. No.
teamwork, honor, and resilience over sheer physical strength. It takes place during Phase 3 of training, generally around the 11th week of the 13-week program.
Damn. Towards the end. Bro, like, you know it, you know those people already. I'm sure there's some of them that just aren't. But if you got this far and you ain't ready, man, you ain't doing something right.
Upon
Unless you get
successful
like injured, that's different.
completion,
But I mean,
recruit-
if you got injured, then you shouldn't be doing this anyway. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna make you either way, but
are formally awarded the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor,
nice.
signifying their transition into full-fledged Marines.
Hell yeah.
Throughout the 54-hour event, recruits are allowed only 4 to 6 hours of fragmented sleep and are issued just 3 MREs for sustenance.
That's rough. This looks
The
familiar.
Crucible consists of more than 30 physically and mentally demanding stations, each testing a different aspect of Marine readiness.
Hell yeah.
Recruits rotate between challenges almost non-stop with minimal rest and escalating physical fatigue.
Woo!
over 45
Yeah,
miles
buddy, look
an
at that razor wire. It's not razor wire, it's barbed wire. Razor wire is definitely different. Barbed wire still sucks, but woo! I wonder how many of them get fucked up by that barbed wire.
foot. Most of it while
Nice.
carrying full combat gear and their assigned rifle.
Some of these guys look so young.
At Parris Island, the Crucible takes place in the Page Field training area, a rugged environment designed to simulate real combat. The area features varied terrain, mud pits, dense woods, open sand fields, and swampy sections to mimic battlefield unpredictability. Exercises proceed through rain, cold, or heat, halting only if conditions pose an imminent risk to life. Recruits operate under extreme stress, performing missions while tired, hungry, and mentally drained.
Yep. Just be thankful you're not shot. Honestly.
Combat lanes
Bro,
challenge
I don't know, but this looks so fun to me. I would love to be out there doing this.
them to breach enemy defenses,
Especially once you get past the first few stages and you get to this point. Oh, bro.
conduct assaults, and perform casualty extractions under pressure. Even the confidence course is reintroduced, this time modified to reflect battlefield urgency and physical exhaustion. Every skill taught in boot camp, first aid, marksmanship, navigation, teamwork, is evaluated in dynamic, chaotic
So many gloves have been dropped there.
All Crucible activities are done in fire teams or squads, eliminating any solo attempts and reinforcing Marine Corps unity.
Gotta have that buddy system.
Events are structured to require team-based solutions, ensuring that no one succeeds through individual effort alone. Leadership roles rotate across tasks, allowing each recruit the chance to guide peers and make command decisions.
Oh, here we go. They gonna be boxing. They gonna be boxing. So this is after? This is after the, So this is after they get done with the karate part of it? Oh, dude, that car's fucked up. Jesus. Ain't nothing left of that car.
In the Crucible, recruits engage in controlled body sparring sessions, using Marine Corps martial arts program techniques to demonstrate endurance, aggression, and mental toughness under pressure. Failures are handled
now.
collectively, teaching recruits that mission outcomes affect everyone, not just individuals.
The other team comes up the middle, uses these covers to provide support.
Here we go. Here we go.
Exhaustion, confusion, and discomfort are deliberately imposed to simulate battlefield decision-making conditions.
The scrubs are getting rubbed. I wonder how many people they have pass out on this course. Like, to date. You know, someone has to have passed out.
Scattered throughout the Crucible are warrior stations, events dedicated to honoring legendary Marines of the past. Stations are named after icons like Sergeant John Basilone and Lieutenant General Louis Chesty Puller.
That's pretty cool. Like each station has its own name. Do they have like plaques, or is it just like what they call it?
Historical pride.
Always make sure that you're getting accountability.
These moments remind recruits of the Corps' storied legacy and what it means to uphold its traditions.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like whenever you see a Marine drill sergeant screaming at a person, or just a drill sergeant in general, just like yelling at the top of their lungs, and you got like 3 of them like yelling at the same person. It's not just to yell at somebody. It builds character. It's a tradition. Everyone has to go through it. Especially whenever it comes to war. You need to know that the person that's behind you is getting the same treatment.
Let's go. Get you side by side, facing forward.
Chaplains are present throughout the crucible to offer spiritual support, brief moments of prayer, and moral encouragement. Some segments are conducted at night, requiring movement under darkness,
That looks cool.
using red light flashlights and silent coordination. Night drills include stealthy ambushes and rescue missions, carried out under strict noise and light discipline. The crucible culminates with the infamous Reaper hike,
Ooh, Reaper hike.
a grueling 9-mile trek.
Damn!
Packs, rifles, and gear.
Let's go, 6 deep right now.
And they end that entire nonsense off with that? Yo, that's crazy.
Despite overwhelming fatigue, recruits must maintain discipline.
Keep in mind that I think they're only allowed like what 2 MREs a day, and that's it. They really try to push you.
Communication, and tactical awareness until the end.
Bro, that looks grueling. Holy crap. They're all like, they all suffer in it. Oh man.
At dawn, the
Damn.
hike concludes with the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor ceremony, a symbolic rite of passage.
Jesus.
1 foot in front of the other. Let's go.
That's right, just keep moving. Just keep moving, man.
Drill instructors present the emblem to each recruit, marking the emotional moment when they earn the title Marine.
3 of those flag raisers, you're amongst the 6,800 killed in action. It is your duty to uphold it every single day.
That's right.
Over the past 3 days, your drill instructors subjected you to the final days of your training operations.
Now it's up to them to keep it up.
Tears, cheers, and raw
They got
emotion
through it like, dude, whenever we got through the academy, dude, I can't tell you how many people cried. Seriously. Fucking shit's, it's fucking grueling.
accompany the playing of the Marine Corps
It was
hymn
hard, but it wasn't hard like that. 9
and a
miles.
short address honoring their perseverance.
Right?
That's a life decision right there.
Many recruits describe this moment as the most impactful and transformative experience of their lives.
You're a real leader.
What really sucks is that for a lot of people, when they get to this point, they'll always strive to hit that point again. I hate to say it, but you'll never find it. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. You'll maybe find a job that you really feel that inspired to work for, or you're doing something in your life that really makes you aspire to have that feeling that you know you'll get if you do something. But for the most part, a lot of people will never feel that feeling again. And it's kind of a bummer to think about. But in the moment, it feels so good to know that you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're where you're supposed to be, and you're doing something that you think is right or feels right. Or even for that matter, it might be right.
Always work hard. Always keep pushing forward.
That's right.
Never get cocky.
The Crucible is a comprehensive test of everything taught at boot camp, from combat readiness to leadership and
This
loyalty.
must have been done in in like 2019, 2020 or something.
Keep push, keep down, strengths are, keep working on those. You should be fighting.
It cements the Marine ethos of Semper Fidelis, always faithful to the Corps, the mission, and fellow Marines.
And there it is.
One of the final milestones in boot camp is the final drill, which assesses the platoon's mastery of close order drill, discipline, and cohesion after nearly 3 months of training. The event is judged by senior drill instructors and drill masters who evaluate timing, precision, and execution of commands. Each platoon performs a detailed sequence of movements, including column shifts, flanks, manual of arms, and formation marching with outspoken cues. Every movement must be performed instantly, with the entire platoon functioning as a synchronized unit to demonstrate discipline and readiness. The competition carries up to 100 points, which contribute to the overall Series Honor Platoon Award, recognizing excellence across training.
Damn.
Graduation
up.
at Parris Island is the defining
Man, look at those fine-ass individuals.
moment when recruits finally earn the title of United States Marine after 13 weeks of relentless training. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't.
Go ahead, send them a like and a sub. Go sub to IMD Aviation. Whew. Man, that was good stuff. That was really good stuff.